Hi guys, hey Facebook friends. My name's Hal Edwards. I apologize for the only in French image, but I will gladly translate it for you. Hi guys, hey Facebook friends. Bill S-5. My name's Hal Edwards. I apologize. Let me just get set here. I apologize. Image, but I will gladly translate it for you. Bill S-5 is an infraction on your rights. We want freedom of expression, respect the Charter of rights and freedoms. It's as simple as that. That's the English translation of this. If anybody would like to have this in English, PM me and I will get it to you. They are available also in English. Listen, the reason I'm here tonight, I felt there was a need to say hello and introduce myself. Nobody knows me. Well, some people that are watching know me personally, and some know me virtually. I wanted you to put a face to the message. For me, it's important. Why am I here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? It's very, very simple. I'm a believer of a fair market. I'm well vested in the vaping industry, and I'm also a citizen of this great country. The way I'm seeing things right now, let me just give you a little bit of a history about what went on here in Quebec. We got fooled. That's how I feel. These are my opinions and only my opinions. Others, some people agree and some people don't see it, whatever. In Quebec, they brought in a law. Well, first of all, our premier came on television and said that he was going to accommodate the vaping industry. I applauded that. And I sat back and I had a lot of hope that they would do the right thing. I feel that that was a big mistake by myself and also for the community to do that. Because what happened was the devil was in the details. And when the details came out, it was too late. And we were done. We were done. Quebec right now is suffering. A lot of vape shops are closing. And I also see the same thing happening on the federal level, Bill S-5. That being said, here in Quebec, the Quebec government is being challenged based on constitutional infractions, freedom of speech, right to access to new technology. That's what happened here in Quebec. Now, same game on a federal level. I'm sorry, I'm not going to stand for it. If we do, my opinion only, Bill S-5, you're handing the industry over to big tobacco. That's the way I see it, no matter what. Fair play industry or fair play market will be gone, in my opinion. This industry was built by the middle class. No matter which way we go, BT will be there, no matter what. It's a fact. If we hand it over to them in Bill S-5, it's too easy. We can't let that happen. If we could fight together on a united front and be heard and shoot for a standalone category, that becomes a fair market play. That becomes a situation where BT will need to catch up to us. We're not just handing it over to them. No, we can't hand it over to them. Forget it. I'm going to do my best for that not to happen. Now let's just go through some of the points here. I'm going to make this brief tonight. I will be back in a couple of weeks with more information. We have made a lot of progress. Things are going really well on our end. The efforts, I is becoming we. And that is that's what needs to happen. I cannot do this alone. I can't. I could kickstart it. I could get it going. I could do what I can to get our voice heard. But I can't do it alone. I've done what I can do alone. We need a united front. Some people are going to agree with what I say. Some people are not going to agree with what I say. Some people are going to attack me for what I say. Well, you know what? So be it. I'm ready to assume whatever comes with it. You know what? Because I got fucking nothing to lose. And neither do you. Nothing to lose. Everything to gain. Separate bill? Absolutely, Grant. Absolutely. It needs to be a part, not a subcategory of tobacco. You know, if we're going to look for support, first of all, I think we need the public's voice. The public's voice is a must. We cannot hope that they're going to do the right thing. How are we going to be heard as the public's voice? Honestly, the public doesn't really care about the vaping industry. Why? Because there's been so much fear-mongering, rhetoric, fake news, false fear, which has been propelled via the media. They don't look at us as a positive thing or a harm reduction thing. We have been demonized. What we need to do now is we need to get the message out that there are studies available. With this bill, we're not going to be able to do that. The way it's written, properly. We need to sensitize the public. Not about, we need to sensitize the public not just about the harm reduction possible benefits of Bill S-5. If we want their voice, we need to let them know that their democratic rights to freedom of speech, the constitutional values brought in 1982 in the Constitutional Act, are being challenged and slowly will get whittled away. I grew up in a democratic society where we have a right to speak. There's a bill in progress right now. We have a right to speak on it. But how are we going to get the public to speak if they don't know? That's the main issue. It's about doing what I'm trying to do, and that's get some media attention. Next level, May 28th, level 2 in Montreal, we're going for mainstream media attention. The public needs to know that there are constitutional infractions within Bill S-5 as it stands right now. Are there good things in Bill S-5? Absolutely. Absolutely. Standards, production standards, good. GMP, there's no protocol. There needs to be a protocol. It needs to be governed. It's as simple as that. We could look to the UK as a beautiful template. I was hoping that things here would go that way and a little bit more liberal. I feel this bill is getting snuck through. I'm learning how things go on Parliament Hill. Our MPs don't even know what Bill S-5 is, or the majority of them do not know what Bill S-5 is yet. You have to get out there, talk to your MPs. I've proven that it works because I'm getting their ear and I'm getting their attention. I befriended several of them. And it's by presenting things properly. This is about freedom of speech. This is about harm reduction. This is about... There's so many things. There's so many things. And I apologize, I'm a little bit mind tired. I'm not thinking overly clear, but I know what I have to say. And what I have to say is Bill S-5, as I see it, will create an industry which will be monopolized by a few parties. BT is going to come in and they're going to wipe you out. They're going to wipe me out. I'm not going to stand for that. I will fight till I go to my grave to make sure that does not happen. And if I go to my grave, at least I'll go knowing that I tried. The thing that bothers me the most is when I hear, oh, you'll never make it happen. It can't be done. It can't be done. You know what? That attitude, shameful. Because if you sit on your hands and don't do anything, I can guarantee you it won't get done. I could guarantee you that. But I could guarantee you the law of averages will come a little bit more to our side if we stand up and do something. We have a voice. We need to use it. We need to do this on a united front. You care about your industry? I hope so. I care about my interests. I don't want it all. I don't need it all. What? There's so much of it. We all need to have a fair play market. It's simple. In my opinion, Bill S-5 will create a non-fair play industry, and the majority of the players or the people who have invested in this industry will get wiped out. I'm not willing to let that happen. Sorry, I don't want to repeat myself. I want to read a little something out of here for you from Ottawa Charter for Health Promotion, 1985. Health promotion action means building healthy public policy. Health promotion goes beyond healthcare. It puts health on the agenda of policymakers in all sectors at all levels, directing them to be aware of the health consequences of their decisions and to accept their responsibilities for health. Health promotion policy combines diverse but complementary approaches, including legislation, fiscal measures, taxation, and organizational change. It is a coordinated action that leads to health, income, and social policies that foster greater equity and equality. Joint action contributes to ensuring safer and healthier goods and services, healthier public services, and cleaner, more enjoyable environments. The studies are out. It's our job to get the new studies and the positive scientific studies by real people, such as the Royal College of Physicians. This is one of the oldest bodies of physicians in the planet. These guys aren't, en français, on dit, c'est pas des deux de pique, ceux-là, là. Okay? Nicotine without smoke. And it's not a 2-page study. Okay? Here it is. Vaping is at least 95% less harmful than smoking a cigarette. Talking about cigarettes, it's terrible addiction. I'll tell you guys straight out, I am still under the thumb of tobacco addiction. How's that for honest? I'm in the vaping industry, yeah. Am I still under the thumb of nicotine and tobacco addiction? Yes, I am. It's fucking powerful. Mine is stress-related. It's my reflex. Guys, Royal College of Physicians, and this is the kicker. This is the big one. Clearing the air. We're not supposed to talk about it, but I have to. Clearing the air is a study done by the University of Victoria in British Columbia, in our country, to study the study of the Royal College of Physicians. and it's called a systematic review on the harms and benefits of e-cigarettes and vapor devices. Guess what it says? It basically says that they can't really refute anything that's in the study from the Royal College of Physicians. They can't refute it. And the way Bill S-5 is written, we will not be able to share that information. I think that's a little bit of censorship. I don't like that. Do you? Do you feel that's right? It's your decision to make. I'm just giving an opinion. And the final decision, or whatever you want to call it, remains yours. The final choice and perspective remains yours. That's it, guys. I don't really have a whole lot to say, and other than, you know, I can't do it alone. We need your help. We need a united front. Those that are still in the shadows, please come out of the shadows. Voice your opinion. You have a voice. I have a voice. I'm using it. You have a voice. Use it. If you don't use it, well, when the harm is done, I don't want to hear it. It's as simple as that. Guys, listen, I'm over and above that. Listen, I got to add this in. We're starting a GoFundMe campaign, which needs to be done. I brought this to where I can on my own. I can't. I'm not a wealthy man. I'm just a regular guy, trying to do something and trying to do the right thing. We've started a GoFundMe campaign, and the headline of it is "We Fund We." Simple as that. I think it's clearly put. We fund we. We got to get the message out to the public. We got to get to the media. We got to get through the mainstream media. We got to let the Canadian citizens know that their constitutional rights are being challenged. You know, I just want to add, you know, and this is personal, but I'll say it because it speaks volumes. I've had my sufferings. I've had my trials and my difficult times in life. And it's the beautiful values that this country has. Democracy, right to access, help if you want it, harm reduction, that saved my life. It's as simple as that. So I, and hopefully we, need to stand up for more than just the industry. The industry is Pandora's box. Pandora's box. But most importantly, we need to stand up for our rights. We need to stand up for our freedom of speech. We need to stand up for the Constitution as it's written, and democracy. I heard Mr. Trudeau do a beautiful, moving speech on that very same subject the other night. I'll get into details at another time about what's going on there. And it was all about freedom, liberty, freedom of expression, opportunities, all that wonderful stuff that within Bill S-5 is the exact opposite. I do not blame Mr. Trudeau at all. He's a world leader. He probably does not even know the contents of Bill S-5. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. If my MPs don't know, when I meet with them and I put the black and white in front of them and point out the details properly, they've all been, oh my God, really? I didn't even know this was happening. It is our job to sensitize. If it ever gets down to the House, there's going to be a vote. Our MPs need to be sensitized and informed of what's within Bill S-5. Because our MPs see a pile of bills that are on the table right now in Parliament. And when they get down to them, they go through really quick. Really, really quick. And they don't have a lot of time to really look at the devil in the details. We need to let them know about the devil in the details. Jesus. Look, I'm going to share this with you guys. If you want to help, help. If you want to be part of the movement, if you want to have something to say, say it. If you want to help us support this financially, because it does take money, it doesn't fall from the sky, and I don't have a bag full of it. We need to do this together. Here, I'm actually going to share it in the feed. It's up to you guys, but I will, if I have to. No, that's not right. That would be dishonest to say. I was going to say, if I got to go broke to make it happen, I will do so, but that would not be right. That would be dishonest. No, I will not go broke, but I will do what I can. And I will have and will continue to make sacrifices where I can to make Bill S-5 go back to the table, shut it down, go back to the table, and do what's right. Will it be a standalone category? That's hopeful. It might be wishful thinking, but we can do it. Together, we can. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. I'm going to do a bi-weekly update Sunday nights. Yeah, nicotine, yeah, that's the elephant in the room, but, you know, their science is old science, and that needs to be looked at. Again, that needs to be looked at by the powers that be, and looked at through the eye of modern science. Simple. Because there is modern science out there on nicotine. It's not harmful on its own. In small doses, it's not. It's addictive, yes. How addictive? Well, the scientific research is out there. I could go on and on and on for hours, but I might end up rambling, like I said, because I'm very tired and my thought process is not 100%. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to give you guys a bi-weekly update of what's going on. And what progress I have made, and we have now, what I have made and now has become we have made, because I'm not alone anymore. And we will be bringing news to the community on a bi-weekly basis. You want to tune in and see what's going on and hear what progress we're making? Beautiful. If you choose to not be a part of We Have a Voice, well, that's your prerogative also, and I could respect that. Yes, it's we. It's no longer me, it's we. And that we needs to get stronger. And on a daily basis, it is getting stronger. Step up, guys. Use your voice. You have a voice. Peace out, and stay tuned. Good night, guys.